I think we're live. It says we're live. So I just wanted to do a little video today about mind, body, soul, and some of the stuff that Chris and I have been talking about the last couple of days, or even the last couple of weeks. Chris had hip replacement surgery 2 weeks ago tomorrow, and we've been talking a lot about just nurturing yourself in many ways. You know, your body, mind, spirit. And one of the things that we wanted to talk about, as I know a lot of you guys that follow me, I know you know what I do as far as coaching, and I work with a lot of people that are dealing with a lot of negative emotions, a lot of limiting beliefs. One of the things that I do with clients is work on healing negative emotions like anger, sadness, fear, resentments, hurt, sadness, trust issues. And can everybody hear Pookie drinking out of her bowl? She's being awfully loud over there. So, with working with a lot of people with dealing with negative emotions, looking at the mind aspect of healing negative emotions, we've been working a lot recently with clients with a lot of issues around addiction, alcoholism, PTSD, working with clients, going through divorce and dating and relationship challenges. And, another aspect, I know a lot of you guys, you already know what I do with like relationships and stuff, but I don't talk a whole lot about nutrition. So about the body aspect of healing that mind, body, soul. And with my clients, I've done a lot with nutrition. Actually, for those that don't know, I started as a wellness coach about 18 years ago after I had lost over 100 pounds and have kept it off for 18 years. So I got into wellness coaching because, it was such a passion of mine to be able to help people after I really, was able to lose that weight and keep it off. And I learned so much more about nutrition. And I've, done some network marketing companies and tried a lot of different products out there on the market. But one of the things that I keep coming back to is the aspect of whole food nutrition. And Chris and I have talked a lot about that with his recovery from his surgery. Both of us had an upper respiratory infection a few weeks ago and started taking a whole food supplement. It's not really a supplement, it's a whole food nutrition. And just have seen such great results with the nutrition. Go Tigers. Hey, Delilah.
That's right. Go Tigers.
So, one of the things in talking about proper nutrition, it plays such a huge part in everything that you do, in stuff that you have that's going on mentally. So if you've got, issues with mood swings, maybe you've got depression, anxiety issues, you've got sleep challenges, tiredness, feeling less motivated. A lot of people don't realize that so much of that has to do with what you're putting in your body, proper nutrition. Do you want to talk about what you've felt over the last 12 days or so since you've...
Sure, yeah. Hey guys, for those of you I hadn't had a chance to lock eyes with and meet and say hi, hello. Nice to be on board with Leslie for a quick live update. So for me, I've got a genetic disorder that with certain things that I put into my body, it causes certain reactions to come about. So one of those is a condition called avascular necrosis, and as a result of improper nutrition, I developed basically dead bone at the top of my femoral head on both of my hips. So that's the reason I had to have a hip replacement surgery a few weeks ago. So leading up to that surgery, started looking at what do I need to do to pursue being healthy, and specifically in the area of body, knowing that I'd kind of been slacking a little bit on the nutrition side of things. So getting on board with changing some of my eating and changing some of the things that I can do to bridge the gap in the nutritional side of things. So the stuff that Leslie's talking about with whole food nutrition, excited about that because we've both been using whole food nutrition to bridge that gap in what we're not getting every day in the things that we eat, fruits and vegetables wise. So fast forward the last 12 days, sitting at the table the other day talking with Leslie, and she goes, hey, the black circles that are normally really heavy under your eyes are almost gone. And because of the lighting, it kind of looks like I have a little bit of a shadow right now, but I actually don't have the black circles under my eyes. Mm-hmm. And the only thing that I can attribute that to is that I've added some new things into my, my actual physical diet of things. So I'm sleeping better, I'm feeling better, and mentally I'm clearer and everything. I can get up in the morning and just feel like, man, I'm ready to go, I'm excited. And so as we're sitting here talking about body, mind, and spirit, we're looking at something that's based and focused on balance in the three areas. And we were just talking earlier about the fact that, none of us really want to look at perfection because that's not something that we can attain or achieve, but the idea of progress. And so stepping into the arena of putting small, simple things in place that we can change in our lives to grow and develop in each of those areas. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Me too. I'm really excited about the nutrition part. And then whoever, if you haven't seen my post from maybe about an hour ago, I'm really excited about the garden tower that we've got growing right outside of the door with lots of veggies and stuff in there. So pretty excited about having organic veggies right like 2 feet away from our door. And definitely excited about that part of the nutrition. But, the other part too that we're talking about is the spiritual part. And for those that know me, I'm always posting stuff about spirituality. So it doesn't matter what religion you are. I don't care if it's religion, if it's, if you just are a spiritual person or, whatever faith that you have. People get kind of touchy about spirituality and religion. So,
Yep.
Not to, hone in on any one religion. I don't consider myself any religion. I always tell people that I'm a Christian, Buddhist, Hinduist, spiritualist. So, but one of the things, looking at how you're taking care of yourself spiritually on a daily basis. Are you getting up in the morning? Are you meditating? Are you journaling? Are you, what did we talk about before? Are you just having some type of faith, something that you can lean on, a higher power, prayer, whatever the case may be. I know Chris has we've been working on coming up with a program helping people with alcoholism and addiction and really looking at the whole mind, body, soul transformation that really has to take place when it comes to addiction. And that's addiction with anything. I've had clients recently with sex addiction, alcohol, drugs, food, porn. So, whatever addiction that you're talking about, there's always a spiritual aspect that kind of comes into play with that. So, how are you taking care of yourself spiritually? I know that's a big thing for you. Do you want to talk about that at all?
Yeah, I think the interesting thing is that I grew up in a Christian home, Christian background, and have been exposed to a ton of different faiths, religions, if you will. And I think that the thing for me that I keep coming back to is that I want to have a daily conscious effort to connect with God, my higher power. Those of us from the recovery background, that is just the foundational piece, is being able to have that spiritual background. So most of us, from a spiritual perspective, if we look at our lives, we have things that we're irritable, restless, and discontent over. And that's one of the main things that you can look at in your life and go, are there areas that I'm irritable, restless, and discontent over? Ask yourself that question, because those are spiritual items and spiritual issues that we all wrestle with and deal with. A lot of times people don't want to talk about that, but the truth of the matter is that there are ways that we can create momentum, action in a direction of connecting with our higher power and seeking God to be able to overcome those things so that they don't turn into addictions and obsessions mentally that we're caught up in trying to fill and bridge a gap that's in our spirit with things just to make us feel good. And so for me, I know that the most progress I've ever made in the other two areas have been as a result of just taking a step back and going, okay, you know what, God, I need your direction, I need your perspective, I need your heart, and trusting that, you know, He's going to show up and do that for me. And I can tell you right now, over the last 3 weeks of having had a hip that's been jammed all up and out of place, having the people that have been around me, loving me, taking care of me, and looking out for me on all 3 levels has been amazing. It's a miracle, and I love that. So, yeah, but I think the other thing that I would throw out is that from the approach of spirituality, taking a step back and going, hey, I every day get up and ask God to remove the things that I think I know about Him or what I should do, and start fresh. Yeah, surrender. All new. So it's really cool, because if you can get past the whole religion aspect of it, of the list of the to-dos and all this crap, you can wake up and go, my gosh, I can't wait to go eat from, you know, things spiritually, get proper spiritual nutrition. So it excites me. I'm really passionate about that.
Me too. And thanks, Dave. Thanks, Nicole, for the comments. You know, again, just really feeling yourself in all aspects, mind, body, soul. What are you doing for yourself on a daily basis? If there's anything that we can do to help you, to help you on this journey, please let me know. You guys can always message me through Messenger, or you can email me directly at leslieziemba@gmail.com. And let me know what you think about this, and hope it's helped somebody. And hope another thing I just want to add to while I'm thinking about it, we were talking a couple days ago about journaling and about like gratitude lists. And I was talking to a couple of clients today about gratitude lists. Getting up every morning and doing a gratitude list, even if it's, 5 to 10 things that you're grateful for in the morning, can change your entire day. It's just a whole different outlook on your day. Most people get up in the morning and they're like, the damn alarm clock's going off. They're hitting the snooze button. They get up, they stub their toe on the bed. They're pissed off. The kids are screaming, just having something to get up in the morning before you even turn on your phone, before you look at email, before you turn on the news. And if you are turning on the news, shut that shit off. It's not good for you anyway. But get up and do something. Get up and do something.
I love the news.
No, you don't. You never watch the news.
I watch it on Facebook, though.
So, getting up and doing like a gratitude list, thankfulness list. I tell my clients to do at least 20 to 30 things every single day that they're grateful and thankful for. So just starting your day off on a good foot, meditating in the morning, getting proper nutrition, getting water, taking in, 2 glasses of water, add some lemon to your water in the morning, apple cider vinegar in the morning. What else? What else can you do in the morning? What are some of the other things? Having that time to yourself, journaling, meditation, prayer, reading, personal growth, anything. Just filling your mind with good stuff.
And I think the other thing I would throw in is that, we're not doing this video because we got it all figured out. We're wanting to engage people in a dialogue that brings about awareness of these 3 areas. I would love to run into people on a regular basis that are talking about body, mind, and spirit, because that's who we are as people. And the more we talk about it, the more we're aware of it, the more we can put our intentions towards goals and things that we want to achieve in our lives and help each other do it. So for me, I've got some folks in my life right now that are freaking really awesome. Obviously, I'm sitting beside one of them, but I'd like to give a shout out to Dave and Shan, both, for being great guys and being a part of my life.
All right. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed that. And if you have any questions, please comment below, send me a message, and let me know your thoughts. And if we can help in any way, please reach out. Thanks, and have a great evening, guys.
Good night, guys.